Well done. Yes. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Hello and welcome to Timeline here on Challenge. It's a quiz where time and trivia collide, where time is quite literally money. It's a simple game with couples racing against the clock to put a series of events in order with a chance of winning up to £5,000. So please welcome the people that are here to play Timeline. They are Andy and Eve, Jackie and Luann, and Dan and Sid, our contestants. Dan. So tell us, how do you know each other? Your father and son? No?
Twins separated at birth.
Really? You know, it's Danger Mouse and Penfold. What do you do for a living, guys?
We work as revenue inspectors on the underground.
Oh, right.
So we report people for fair evasion.
What's the excuse? Everyone comes up and you go, well... You know,
Someone said that their 18-month-old son moved the tickets round in their wallet.
Oh, that's a good one, isn't it? I must make a note of that, and I bet they didn't even have a son, did they?
I don't ask that far, no.
We wish you all the best. How do you think you're going to do today? What's your knowledge of time?
He's very good timekeeping.
Is he?
Yeah, he's very good.
So you're on good time and you're on short time.
I'm on short time, that's it.
Oh, it's
Absolutely.
lovely to meet you. God bless you. They are Dan and Sid.
Thanks,
welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So, Jackie and Luann, mother and daughter, how did you meet? Is it true that you are paying for Luann to go to Vegas?
It's true.
Luann, are you a big gambler?
Yep, completely. Roulette
Really?
table, fruit machines.
So you obviously take after your mum?
No, I'm the opposite.
What's going to happen if you get through to the final and you have to gamble?
Yeah, it's going to be a big argument.
Oh, I'll talk around.
Jackie, what do you like? What hobbies you got?
Cruising, yeah.
Yeah? It don't sound right,
that's
that.
my
Oh, I like a
hobby.
bit of cruising.
Yeah, cruising.
Ladies and gentlemen, they are Jackie and Luann. Good luck today. Well done. Thank you. Andy and Eve.
Hey, nice to meet you.
How are ya? So you're thespians?
Yes.
Actors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you met in the show?
The Mousetrap. Halfway through our run, we got together. There was a lot of tension before, but yeah.
So when the audience was sitting there watching the whodunit, we were snogging in the wings. And,
Yeah. I bet
and
they've cleaned that one up, haven't they? We were snogging. Ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause to all our contestants and, of course, Andy and Eve. Now, round one is all about earning points. The more points you win, the more time you'll have in your time bank at the end of the show to play for £5,000. In this round, we're giving each couple 60 seconds to complete their timeline, and for every moment they correctly place, they get 1 point. Jackie and Luann, you've 3 categories to choose from, so which do you fancy? These are the categories: adverts, food, honours.
I think adverts. Yeah.
Go on, yeah, it's good.
Adverts, please.
Adverts it is. Good luck indeed. Here we go. 60 seconds in your time bank. And here comes the 5 moments you need to place on your timeline. Snap, crackle and pop. Just do it. Versprung durch Technik. Beans means Heinz. Every little helps. Good luck, ladies. Here is your question. Place these advertising slogans on the year they were first used. Your time starts now.
All right, I reckon Heinz Beans was 29.
Yeah, it's got to be one of the first ones that was ever on the telly, isn't it? I think the cold rice thing was the first
Rice
one.
Krispies, I reckon, was
71?
67.
Plenty of time, girls.
60, yeah,
10 seconds
that's
gone.
it, yeah.
Use all
Don't
that
know.
time, it doesn't matter.
Every little helps, I reckon, is
93, yeah. Tesco's is relative new.
No, it's these two.
Vorsprung, yeah. Oh, I don't even know
know
that one. Who's
That's
that?
Audi, isn't it?
Vorsprung,
And that's
That's, I reckon that's 87, because that doesn't
Think
seem that
so?
old, that advert.
It doesn't. I think that's
What's
new.
that?
But
But
that's
30
Nike,
seconds
isn't it,
gone,
to do
ladies.
it?
30 seconds
Yeah.
gone.
I reckon. Let's
Go
go
on,
out
yeah,
for 71,
go on
I
then,
reckon.
I'll trust
Steve.
you, I'll trust you.
Oh, God,
Go on,
don't
babe.
say that.
Yeah, go on, I'm with you. Yeah.
Are you sure? We've got 20
Still got
seconds
20
left.
seconds.
That's definitely Nike,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
what's the name
And
does it?
Beans.
That's that.
Yeah, Rice
That's
Krispies, yeah.
definitely...
It's
The
just
Rice
these
Krispies
two,
is
isn't
definitely
it?
67. Beans is 29. It's just
That could be
those
the other way
two.
round.
Nike. I
Going to
reckon
stop
we're
the
in.
clock.
Yeah.
Happy with that. Give them a round of applause. You feel quite confident?
No.
I don't know, the Audi one and the Nike ones threw us a bit, really.
Yeah.
All right, shall we find out, shall we?
Yeah, go on.
OK, so place these advertising slogans on the year in which they were first used. You're saying back in 1929, that's when Beans Means Heinz came out. Are the ladies right?
Oh!
You're wrong. There you go.
Oh, that's
so,
it.
let's have a look at the next one. You're saying Snap, Crackle and Pop came out in 1967.
71 then, isn't it? Oh, no!
Too wrong, ladies.
No!
What were you thinking of, Luann?
lot.
I don't think you'd be going to Vegas at this rate. Here we go. So, places advertising slogans in the year in which they were first used. Here we go. Votre conduct technique, 1971. Are the ladies right? Let them get this one right. Yeah!
We didn't know that one.
You're off the mark. That's the only one you guessed, and you got it right. So just do it. Did that come out in 1987? Yes! And Every Little Helps. Did that come out in 1993? Yes, it did. Well done indeed. So, let's put it all into the correct timeline, ladies. This is how it should have looked. Snap, Crackle and Pop came before Beans Means Heinz. You got those two the wrong way round, didn't you? Give them a round of applause. So, will that be enough to give them a chance to play for £5,000 at the end of the show? Only time will tell. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. It's time for a timeout. Thank you. Welcome back to Timeline. Now, before the break, Jackie and Luann correctly placed 3 moments on their timeline, and they now have 3 points. Dan and Sid, it's now your turn to play round 1, and you've got 2 categories to choose from. Here they are. Which one do you fancy? Honours or food?
I think we'll go for
You like your food, don't you?
Yeah, I love the food.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go for food, please,
Go for
Brian.
food.
Food it is. If you make it through to the final, the more points you have, the more time you'll have to win that £5,000. Here comes the 5 moments you need to place on your timeline. Wimpy. Subway. McDonald's. KFC. Burger King. And this is what you have to do. Place these food outlets on the year they first opened in the UK.
Wow.
Your time starts now.
Subway, I think it's probably
96.
it's 96
Got the lowest,
because
got
it's
the
more
lowest.
American in it, so it's probably come
Yeah.
to the UK later.
And I haven't
So-
been in it that long,
yeah.
I don't think. Yep, go for that.
Go for that one. Yeah.
Plenty of
Wimpy's
time.
quite a long time ago, actually.
Yeah.
And McDonald's.
What came first then? KFC or McDonald's? Even Burger King though.
Yeah. I go for McDonald's in 54, do you reckon? That long?
McDonald's
Or
54.
Wimpy?
I think Colonel's
54, yeah, go for it.
Colonel
Go on.
54, yeah?
That's cool. Got 30 seconds right up
Yeah.
for mine.
Wimpy. 70s. I remember it was there in the 70s.
All right, go for it.
Yeah.
Whack
But
that in there.
I don't know.
Yeah, put it in, see what it looks
70s,
like.
yeah, 'cause-
Got 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Cool.
Burger King
77.
there.
Yeah, and 65 for McDonald's. How's that
65
looking?
from McDonald's. I don't know. Are
What do you
are
reckon?
you loving it?
It's pretty good.
No.
10 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go
Sure?
for that. Yeah, that's fine.
Finger licking good. Go for it.
Go for it.
You feel confident, guys?
Yeah, I reckon so. Hopefully 3. If we get 3, that would
Well,
be
that'd
good.
be obviously the same as what Jackie and Luann got.
Yeah, that would help, I think.
All right, here we go. Place these on the year they first opened in the UK. We're going to start with KFC. You're saying that was 1954. Are the guys right? Oh, the audience knew, didn't they? So, here we go. 1965, you're saying that's when the first McDonald's opened. Oh. This is the next one. So you think Wimpy first opened here in the UK in 1974. Dan, funny little face there.
Yeah, I don't know now. They're like first 2 are wrong. Not too sure.
Let's see. Are the guys right or wrong? Did it open in 1974? No. 3 wrong. Do you think you're going to get them all wrong now?
I think Subway might be right.
Do you know what? We might as well be on a roll and get more wrong.
Let's find out if they're on a roll and they got them all wrong. Did Burger King open in 1977? Yes! See? A bit of optimism there.
Oh, that was close.
And here we go. You're saying Subway opened in 1996.
It's got to be.
Are they right? Yeah, of course they are. Blimey, so you've got 2. Let's put it in the correct timeline. This is how it should have looked.
Yeah. Oh, Wimpy.
Wimpy first in 54, then KFC, then McDonald's in 74. So give them a round of applause. Andy and Eve, pressure's on now.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've only got 1 category to choose from. That is, let's have a look at it. Honours, it is. Now, you have a full 60 seconds, and your 5 moments are... Cliff Richard, Bruce Forsyth, Judi Dench, Kelly Holmes, Bradley Wiggins. Here we go. Place these celebrities on the year they became a knight or a dame. Your time starts now.
He's definitely the newest one.
Yeah, he definitely after this Olympics. Now, I remember with Bruce Forsyth, wasn't there for a while people like, why isn't Bruce Forsyth a knight?
So he's probably got one quite early.
Cliff Richard.
Yeah, and then we can swap them, don't worry.
Well, Kelly Holmes, let's think. Kelly Holmes got for the Olympics, the first one, so not 2012, 2008, she did well. So she probably
got
became
recognised
after.
in 2011.
Yeah, but I think if you think Judi Dench won an Oscar for Shakespeare in Love, which was the mid-90s, so I think she was earlier.
This? Okay.
So take Bruce Forsyth down.
Put him there,
And then put Dame Judi Dench there, because I think Bruce Forsyth was... People kept complaining that he didn't have a knighthood for a while. Whereas Cliff Richard...
And you're happy that way around? You don't think that she was at the
There's
national...
there's no way she was knighted before the 90s.
15 seconds.
I think that's right. What do you think?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Lock it in, please. There they go, Andy and Eve. 55 seconds that took you. Place these celebrities on the year they became a knight or a dame. You're saying Cliff Richard became a Sir Cliff in 1988. Are they right? Oh, no, you're not right. So, Judi Dench became Dame Judi Dench in 95. Are the guys right? No, 2 wrong. Yeah. Bruce Forsyth, did he become Sir Bruce in 2005?
He sounded so confident.
I know, you went, I think that's right.
Oh, this is their first little argument coming up now. Kelly Holmes, did she come Dame Kelly Holmes in 2011? Well, let's see if we can get you just one. Come on.
Come on, Bradley Wiggins.
Bradley
please.
Wiggins. Did he become Sir Bradley Wiggins in 2013? Yes! You got one! Let's put it into the correct timeline. This is how it should look. It's Dame Judi in 88, then Cliff, Kelly Holmes in 2005, and Bruce as recent as 2011.
I said that Bruce Forsyth was late.
I didn't contradict you.
Before this is domestic, I'm moving away. Give them a round of applause. Even-handed, they got 1 point. So, going into round 2, Andy and Eve have 1 point. Dan and Sid have 2 points. But Jackie and Luann, they've surged in the lead. They got 3 points. Now, at the end of this round, the couple with the least points will be leaving. There's just 45 seconds on the clock. And if there is a tie, whoever completes the timeline the slowest will be out. So you want to take your time, but hurry up. In round 2, instead of dates on the timeline, it's numbers. It could be how quick, it could be how long. Andy and Eve, you're up first, and we would like you to choose a category. Here they are. The charts, tourist attractions, celebrities.
I would say celebrities.
I would want to avoid the charts.
Absolutely, no charts.
Tourist attractions, what years things opened? We might be able to work that out by process.
Celebrities, I think. I honestly think it's the best chance because we really need something that we know.
We'll go for celebrities.
All right, so Andy and Eve, you have chosen celebrities. Good luck indeed. Once again, it's a point for every right answer. And remember, if you make it to the final, the more points you have, the more chance you'll have of winning up to £5,000. Andy and Eve, here come the 5 items you need to place. John Lennon's tooth in 2011. Lady Gaga's used fake fingernail in 2013. Michael Jackson's Thriller jacket in 2011. Elvis's Bible in 2012. And finally, Star Trek rifle as used by William Shatner in 2013. Here's what you have to do. Place these celebrity items on the amount they sold for at auction. Your time starts now.
I would go this one there. This, no, maybe not.
Wait, Michael Jackson was dead in
Do you not
2011, so that's going to be really... He's going to have taken a lot of money for that
Do you
jacket.
not think... Yeah, OK,
So
OK.
I think that's got to be at least up there.
149.
John Lennon's tooth, no way nearly £1 million.
Yeah, but it's actually
Elvis,
part of him. It's actually a
we've got-
physical part of him. I think, look, I think that there are Bible bashers out there that are nightmares and just stop them.
Not nightmares, you know what I mean?
You've got Elvis as
That
well.
pay a lot of money.
Andy, Eve?
Yeah.
8,500 for Lady Gaga's used fake fingernails in 2013. Are you right? Yes, you are. Well done. Star Trek rifle as used by William Shatner in 2013. You said that coming at 19,500. Are they right? No, you're wrong. So, John Lennon's tooth in 2011, £59,000. No, you're wrong. Michael Jackson's Thriller jacket in 2011, did that fetch £149,000? Are they right? No. Oh, so, Elvis's Bible in 2012, did that fetch £940,000? No. So let's put it all into the correct timeline. The tooth went for less than the Bible. The Shatner gun went for £149,000. And yes, Michael Jackson's jacket was the most costly at £940,000. So you got yourself 1 point, which gives you a total of 2. So will that be enough for them to play in the final and a chance to win £5,000? Only time will tell. And we'll be telling you a little bit more after this break. Thank you very much. Thank you. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Timeline, the quiz where you have to recall the past and hope for the best. A bit like a night out with George Michael. Before the break, Andy and Eve placed 1 moment correctly on their timeline, giving them a total of 2. But now it's Dan and Sid. Here are the categories to choose from. They are the charts, tourist attractions. Remember, at the end of this round, we'll be saying goodbye to the couple with the least points. Which one's it going to be?
Charts.
Charts, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's 1 point for the right answer. And in this round, you've just 45 seconds in your time bank. And here comes the 5 moments you need to place on your timeline. They are Bryan Adams, Everything I Do It For You. Spice Girls, Wannabe. Wet, 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 Love Is All Around. Adele, Someone Like You. Rihanna, Umbrella. Place these on the number of consecutive weeks they were UK #1s. Your time starts now.
What do you reckon?
Someone Like You, I think, was 15.
You reckon what?
I think 15.
Umbrella was the longest, or is it Wet, 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 one of these?
No, Someone Like You, I think. Wannabe was, I think, 7. That one was 15.
Umbrella 16 and Wet, Wet is
And Umbrella 16.
Only 4 for Wet, Wet, Wet.
Wet, 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 4.
Spice Girls weren't more.
Tell you what I want, nah.
Like that?
Love Is All Around.
Happy with that?
Someone like you. Yeah, go for it.
Yep.
Yeah.
27 seconds, gentlemen. Oh. Didn't need all that time then. So which one of you likes the Spice Girls? Are you a huge fan of the Spice Girls?
I'm a massive fan.
You know, he should be called Sid, he should be called Sad, shouldn't he? But let's find out how well you've done. Here we go. Place these on the number of consecutive weeks they were UK #1. Spice Girls Wannabe, you're saying it was 4 weeks. And #1, are they right? Don't hide. Get up here. So Wet, Wet, Wet. Love Is All Around was at #1 for 7 weeks. Oh, the tension mounts. Adele, Someone Like You was at #1 for 10 weeks. That's what the guys are saying. Are you sweating now?
A little bit. Just a little bit.
So, Bryan Adams, Everything I Do It For You. You're saying it was at #1 for 15 weeks. Are the guys right?
Wow.
Oh. Rihanna Umbrella, is this a guess?
I think
15 or 16,
it's 15.
yeah.
I think it's wrong.
Are the guys right?
Oh.
Whoa, I can't believe that. I really can't. Let's put it all into the correct timeline. This is how it should have looked. Adele was there for 4 weeks, the Spice Girls 7, Rihanna for 10 weeks, then Wet, 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 and finally Bryan Adams at 16 weeks. I don't normally say this, but you got all 5 wrong. Commiserations. So, Dan has seen in that round you scored 0, which means you have tied with Andy and Eve, so you're both level peggings, both on 2-all. Jackie and Luann, you know you're through, and as you know, if you make it to the final, the more points you have, the more time you will have to win up to £5,000. So, tourist attractions. Ladies, you've got 45 seconds. Here comes the 5 moments you need to place on your timeline. Alton Towers, Canterbury Cathedral, Chester Zoo, Edinburgh Castle, and the Natural History Museum.
Goodness.
Here's what you have to do. Place these on the total number of visitors they achieved in 2012. Your time starts now.
Well, I think Chester Zoo's the lowest, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I think so. Alton Towers, I mean, everybody's up there, aren't they? So,
Yeah,
up there on... Yeah.
There.
Oh, I think that's going to be the highest.
Do you think
Yeah,
so?
yeah.
Do you?
I would say so.
I reckon Canterbury
Yeah.
Cathedral, 1.2. Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Or 1.4. What about Edinburgh Castle? You've been
Edinburgh,
there.
yeah, Edinburgh Castle 1.2.
You've been there, haven't you?
Canterbury 20 seconds, quick.
Let's do that.
Natural Museum 2.5.
What do you reckon?
I think press up those round. Yeah.
These
quick,
two?
Yeah, quick.
Got plenty of time.
Don't touch
Ready?
it. Right.
Luann, what happened there? What happened there?
That was really hard.
It was hard. To be honest, I've only ever been to Edinburgh Castle. Oh, and the Natural History Museum, so I wouldn't know any of those.
Well, there's only another 3 left. So here we go. Place these on the total number of visitors they achieved in 2012. You're saying Chester Zoo had 969,000 visitors. Are the ladies right? No. Did Edinburgh Castle have 1.2 million visitors in 2012? Yes. Well done indeed, ladies. 1.4 million visitors to Canterbury Cathedral in 2012. Are the ladies right? No, I'm afraid you're not. 2.4 million visitors to Alton Towers in 2012. Are the ladies right? Yes! You moved it at the last minute then.
Yeah.
And you were right too.
Chester.
Can you get a third? We're on a roll now. 5 million visitors to the Natural History Museum in 2012. Are the ladies right? Yes! Well done. Let's put it all into the correct timeline. So Canterbury Cathedral with 969,000 visitors in 2012, less popular than Chester Zoo, which had 1.4 million. Jackie and Luann, give them a round of applause. So, Jackie and Luann, you have scored 3, so you have a grand total at the moment of 6 points, which means you are going through to the next round. Now, Andy and Eve, Dan and Sid, you both scored a total of 2 points, which means whoever took the most time in this round is out. So, Andy and Eve, you took 20 seconds. Dan and Sid, you took 27 seconds. So that means we say goodbye to Dan and Sid. Commiserations to you guys. Right. Have you had a good day?
Yep, fantastic. Thanks very much.
Sid, will you ever get over the whole Spice Girls incident?
One Direction fan all the way now. That's it.
Well, your direction is that way. Farewell. Dan and Sid. Right, let's find out who's going to play for £5,000. In this round, couples have to work out which event came from a certain year. So, Andy and Eve, you get to choose first. Here are your options. There they are, 1938, 1996 or 1999. What do you fancy?
Because I did my GCSEs in 1996, I remember specific parts around that year, and you're in 96.
How well did you do in your GCSEs?
I did a lot better than I'm doing today.
So you're going to go with 1996?
Yeah.
1996 it is. Now, in this round, just 30 seconds on the clock, I'm going to reveal 6 events, and you need to work out which 3 did happen in 1996 and which 3 didn't. There's 2 points for every correct decision, and remember, whoever has the most points at the end of this round will be playing for £5,000. So, Andy and Eve, which 3 of these events did happen in 1996 and which 3 didn't? Reservoir Dogs premiered at the Sundance Film Festival. Three Lions football anthem tops the UK singles chart. Driving theory test introduced in the UK. David Beckham scores halfway line goal. Mother Teresa dies. And finally, Take That and Lulu's Relight My Fire tops the UK charts. Your time starts now.
Right, Mother Teresa was much later. It was when Diana died.
That one did, though. You said
so
2.
that's not
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Three Lions definitely did. Beckham, it was just before it could have been. So Driving Theory, I think, was later because the people a year above me did it at school when we were about 18. Quick, we've got one left.
Reservoir Dogs.
Take That could be 96.
12.
Yeah.
I think these 3 did happen. Right, let's go.
8. Well done. 8 seconds in your timeline there. Are you pleased you chose 1996?
Well, the Three Lions is a given to me as a football fan.
I
The
don't
Take
know.
That's a
We
bit
know
of a
that Mother
guess.
Teresa was around the time just after Princess Diana, but I can't even
And that was
remember.
like 98, 99. That was later.
I don't know if it
You
was.
sound confident, guys.
I don't...
Well, we were confident in the first round.
Yeah. Well, let's see. January 1996. Reservoir Dogs premieres at the Sundance Film Festival. You're saying it didn't happen? Are they right? Yes. You're right. It actually happened in 1992. Here's the next one. June. Three Lions football anthem tops the UK singles charts. You're saying it did happen in 1996? Yes. Well done indeed. You got your football right.
Yeah.
There we go. July. Driving theory test introduced in the UK. You're saying it didn't happen in 1996? No. It did actually happen in 1996. So, August, David Beckham scores a halfway line goal. You're saying it did happen in 1996?
Yes!
You're right. You guys are on a roll. So, September 1996, Mother Teresa dies. Now, you say that didn't happen in 1996. Are you right? Well done indeed. It was, in fact, 1997. And finally, here we go. October, Take That and Lulu, Relight My Fire, tops the UK charts. Are the guys right? No, it was 1993. Well done indeed, guys. So you got yourself 8 points. And put that with your first 2 games. 10 points, ladies and gentlemen. For Eve and Andy. So which couple will we say goodbye to at the end of this round? And who will we be going on for a chance to win £5,000? Only time will tell, and it will be telling us after the break. Thank you. Welcome back to Timeline, the show where, if you want to win up to £5,000, you really do need time on your side. Now, before the break, Andy and Eve had a great third round. They now have 10 points, ladies and gentlemen. Jackie and Luann are about to face their last timeline before the couple with the most points go on to play for £5,000. You've 2 years to choose from. Here are the 2 dates. 1938, 1999.
Well, 1938, well before both of us, even I can say it's well before my time. So
99 then?
that's it, it's got to be 99.
It's got to be.
Now, remember, if you do make it to the final, I'll be turning your points into time, so good luck. Here we go. Which 3 of these events did happen in 1999 and which 3 didn't? Bill Clinton is acquitted in his impeachment case. The Matrix is released in cinemas. Singer and guitarist Kurt Cobain dies. Music sharing service Napster launched. Britain hands Hong Kong over to China. Finally, Colin Firth stars as Mr. Darcy in the BBC adaptation of Pride and Prejudice. Your time starts now.
I don't know what Napster is, but I don't think Colin...
I don't think that happened.
Yeah, delete that one.
No,
delete,
I don't think it did.
Bill,
I think that did.
yeah. And
Yeah.
I think,
10 seconds gone.
Yeah, quick. I think that one did, yeah. So,
And
Colin Firth.
I don't
Yeah,
think
that one off, yeah?
And that one off?
Yeah, go on
Sure?
then. Yeah,
10
think
seconds
so,
left.
Yeah.
I think that's good.
So let's see how well you did, ladies. Good luck indeed. Here we go. February. Bill Clinton is acquitted. You're saying that did happen in February 1999. Well done, ladies. March. The Matrix is released. You're saying that didn't happen. In 1999? No. March 1999 saw the release of The Matrix. Here we go. Kurt Cobain dies. But you say it wasn't in 1999. Yes! June, Napster launched. You're saying it didn't happen in 1999? Are the ladies right? It did happen in 1999. So, July. Britain hands over Hong Kong. Did that happen in 1999? You're saying it did.
No, it happened in 1997.
So, September. Colin Firth stars in Pride and Prejudice. You're saying it did happen. You must like Colin Firth. Yeah. No.
I'm afraid it happened in 1995.
So, at the end of that, ladies, I can tell you that you scored a total of 4 points. Give them a round of applause. So, all that means, Jackie and Luann, you now have a total of 10 points. Andy and Eve, you also have 10 points. This means it's down to time. Whoever took the longest to complete their last timeline is out. Andy and Eve, you took 22 seconds. Jackie and Luann, you took 21 seconds. So, Jackie and Luann, you are going through to our final and hopefully a possible £5,000. Well done. Andy and Eve, commiserations, but let's be honest, you did really well, didn't you? You know, I thought you were going to be out right at the very beginning.
Yeah.
When I said good
Us
evening.
too.
Give them a round of applause. Andy and Eve. Well done, Jackie and Luann. So how do you feel, guys?
Shocked.
Yeah, shocked. Absolutely unbelievable.
But you've done so well all the way along, haven't you?
Oh, I don't know, they did really well then.
I know, so you're getting nearer and nearer to Las Vegas. Good luck indeed, ladies. We wish you all the best. This is it. Right, here's how it works. We're giving you 15 seconds to complete your timeline. Plus, of course, 5 seconds for every point you have won so far. You've scored 10 points, which means you've now got a total of 1 minute, 5 seconds in your time bank. You have got to correctly place 5 events on 5 timeline dates. If you get all 5 events right, you could be playing for £5,000. Ladies and gentlemen, let's play Timeline. There's the time, and there is the timeline. 1999 to 2004. You'll be shown 5 clips, and all you need to do is to place the clips on the right year. And as there are 6 years on the timeline, one of them is a red herring, so you want to avoid that one. These are your options: magic, crime, parenthood, film, music. Time will start counting down when the first clip you choose starts playing. For each moment you put on the correct date, you win £500, and I'll give you a chance to double your money at the end of the show. So which category do you wish to go for first?
Music.
Music.
Gonna go music?
Yeah, we'll go for music.
Good luck. You've 1 minute, 5 seconds in your time bank, and your time starts when the clip begins. In what year did Craig David sing about this memorable week? Whoa, that didn't take you long, ladies.
You know it.
Oh, God, Jackie.
You know it, you know it.
I'm just trying to think, is that all that one?
You can't waste time.
So you've got to stop the clock, girls.
Yeah.
So you're saying that the Craig David 7-day hit was in 2002? Let's find out. Are the ladies right? Was that hit in 2002? No, it wasn't, I'm afraid. Let's find out where it should go.
Oh.
It was the year 2000.
OK, so let's bring up the categories again. Magic, crime, parenthood, film.
You choose.
We'll go for parenthood.
Parenthood. For £500, in what year did this dad become the centre of attention?
A man in a Batman costume stands on a ledge near the main balcony.
I remember him doing it because he's against...
As today's protest entered its 6th hour, Batman finally revealed himself to be...
2001,
Choose that year and stop that clock. Right, you're saying 2001. A Fathers for Justice campaigner scales Buckingham Palace dressed as Batman. You think it's 2001 for £500?
Oh, no.
No. So let's find out where it should have gone.
Oh,
2004. So do not worry, you've still got 3 chances and the chance of winning up to £1,500. Here are the 3 you get to choose from now. Magic, crime, film.
Magic.
Good at film. You're good at films. You watch a lot of films, don't you? And that's how. Do you want to have a try for that?
Go on then.
Film.
Try and film then.
Film.
Film. You've still got £1,500 you could walk away with. Here is your moment in time. And you're going for film. In what year did we discover this movie, Magic?
Thousands of fans had come to scream at the film's stars. On the insistence of the book's author, J.K. Rowling, the film had all British cast, such...
What do you think?
2001.
Do you?
You're going to run out of time, ladies. Get a move on. Stop time.
I should be pressing that, shouldn't I?
2001. Do you think that was a rushed decision?
I think the books were before that, so I think the film was made after, obviously after the books.
So you're saying Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone happened in 2001. Are they right? Yes, they are indeed. Well done. You've got yourself £500, girls. 2 more to choose from. Here they are. Magic or crime?
Magic. Magic, yeah, magic.
Yeah,
yeah, because
then.
if this is what I hope it is, I know
What
what
do you
it is.
think magic is?
I'm hoping it's going to be David Blaine in a box over the Thames, and I know what year that is.
All right, let's see if it's David Blaine. OK.
You're right.
Magic it is. In what year did this stunt occur?
Blaine intends to stay in it.
Yes. Oh, well done.
Sure.
Give them a round of applause. That, I have to say, is magic. That was quite spookily magic. Whether you got it right or not is another thing. So you believe that that stunt was in 2003. Are the ladies right? Yes! Well done. So you've got one more to choose from. You've got £1,000 in the bank. I'm guessing you're going to choose crime now.
Yeah, go on then, yeah. Talked us into it.
Good luck. Here we go. This is your question. In what year were these holiday makers accused of playing I Spy?
Hands tightly clasped for comfort. The plane spotters
recognise her
hardly
face,
dared
but I don't know
listen to
what
the
it's to do
verdict.
with, yeah.
They
You haven't got much time, guys. Gonna move it in.
Don't know.
Don't know who
I
it
recognise
is.
the face.
Don't know what it is, but we had two to choose from.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what it was. It's when a group of plane spotters were found innocent spying in Greece. You still no idea, have you?
No.
Yeah, I do.
Do
I
you?
recognise
Do you
it, yeah.
remember it?
But the question is, did that happen in 2002? For another £500. Good luck, ladies. Yeah! Well done indeed. You got yourself £1,500. Well done. It's a lot of money, but how do you fancy doubling that to £3,000? Let me explain how it works. I have one last timeline, and it goes from 1985 to 2000. And we're going to put 45 seconds on the clock. You can rearrange the timeline as many times as you wish, and if you can correctly place all 5 events in 45 seconds, we will double your money. But if you don't successfully complete the timeline before the clock reaches 0, you leave with nothing. I can tell you the question as well. Here we go. The question is, place these soap characters on the year they first appeared. Do you want to play?
£3 could bring you and Jim to Vegas with us.
Oh, God.
To babysit while me and Dylan go.
Are you going to play? Yes or no?
You don't want to, do you? No, we'll take the money. We'll take
No.
it. You don't want to do it.
I'd be gutted if we lost some of
Yeah,
that
I'm
money.
there, actually.
Fair
I
enough.
want to,
Ladies
no,
and gentlemen,
brilliant.
give them a huge round of applause.
Thank you.
Well, there you are. I'm going to come in the middle here. And I'm going to say, that is it from me, and thank you for your time. Join us again when 3 more couples play Timeline, the show where time really is money. Ladies, say goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.